The ground is shifting under our feet. The old rules of career success are broken. If you're not actively building resilience, you're becoming irrelevant. Hey, my name is Devon Morris, your effectiveness coach. Around here, we cut through the noise and focus on one thing, turning potential into performance in the real world. Before we dive in, though, do me a favor. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the notifications. All right, let's get straight to it. The market is volatile, right? Companies are cutting roles that seemed safe just 6 months ago. Teams are under pressure like never before to do more with less. See, today I'm going to show you why resilience beats raw talent, technical skills, and even certifications when it comes to thriving in chaos, and how you can start building it for yourself and your team immediately after this video. Let me get a little unfiltered here, right? See, in today's market, skills are table stakes, right? See, everyone is skilled. Everyone has certifications. Everyone knows the basics of Agile. Your competence is assumed in this world. But when the pressure hits, when a budget gets cut, a deadline is moved up, or a key person quits, only resilient professionals and resilient teams stay in the game. See, research from top business journals is clear. Resilient teams recover from setbacks faster, they adapt to change quicker, and they maintain high pressure or high performance under stress. See, resilience is the differentiator between a team that crumbles and a team that thrives. And let's get one thing straight. Resilience isn't about being unshakable like an emotionless robot, right? It's about having the capacity to bounce back, to learn from failure, to adapt faster than the challenges that come at you, right? It's an active, dynamic strength, right? See, now, a lot of people focus on personal resilience, like your grit, your mindset, your determination, and that's important. It really is, right? But here's the kicker that most people miss. In organization, resilience is a team sport. Think about it, right? One resilient individual can be a source of inspiration, but they can also burn out, right? From carrying all the weight of a fragile team. A resilient team, however, can transform an entire organization's result. See, teams with collective resilience share the psychological load. They adapt their processes together and they create a culture that presents burnout in the first place. See, I'll give you an example from my world in the past year, right? When the market shifted unexpectedly last year in an organization that I was in, one team I was coaching didn't panic. They didn't point fingers. Instead, they held an emergency session, ruthlessly prioritized, right, the new business reality, right, around that, and redistributed responsibilities and priorities to cover the new gap. They actually increased their output during the crisis that wasn't an accident. That's the power of team resilience. So, how do you, as a leader, as a scrum master, as a product owner, as an agile professional, actually build this? It comes down to architecting a system around three core pillars, right? The very first pillar is going to be psychological safety. You know that got to be first, right? See, this is the bedrock. See, teams must feel safe enough to speak up, to challenge status quo, and most importantly, to fail forward, right? Without fear of blame. It's the freedom to be wrong, which is the only way to find what's right. Second, shared purpose, a clear and compelling why, when the what and the how are constantly changing. A shared purpose is the North Star that keeps everybody oriented and motivated. It's the reason you all keep rowing in the same direction, even in the storm, right? And three, adaptive practices. This is where the rubber meets the road for agile teams. It's about building that muscle of change, right? Through rigorous retrospectives, tight feedback loops, and a culture of rapid experimentation. See, with these practices, resilience stops being a reactive defense mechanism and it becomes a protective, Proactive competitive advantage. Let's bring this back to you. See, in a VUCA world, companies aren't just looking for certified professionals who can run the process. They are desperately seeking resilient leaders who can steady the storm and coach teams through profound uncertainty. See, your ability to cultivate resilience in others is your ultimate career edge, right? If you can confidently walk in an interview and explain how you built psychologically safe, purpose driven, adaptive teams, you are no longer just a candidate, you are hired. Okay. You are the strategic necessity, right? This is how you not only survive the change, but lead through the change. Now, here's the thing. Resilience doesn't just grow in isolation. It's a team sport for your career too. You need a space to learn from others who are facing the same challenges you are. That's exactly why I created your Agile team, a private community where Scrum professionals, Agile leaders, product owners, coaches, right, come together to share wins, troubleshoot challenges, and build resilience together, right? It's our collective space to navigate the VUCA realities of today without going at it alone. See, if you're ready to stop guessing and start growing with a network of your peers, I want to invite you to join us, right? Click on the link in the description below and learn how you can do that. Let's grow stronger together. Okay. See, don't just prepare for the next change. Build the resilience to lead through the next change. That's how you win. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button because we're going even deeper next week. Now go dominate.